Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. We are at Murdoch station for absolutely no reason. And just wasting time again because I went out a little early and now I'm here to film a night closure. But I didn't want to wait in the city, so I went in TCL and I was just gonna go to Coburn and then take the train back up. But I ended up, I was talking to some people in the train and they thought that was the fastest way to Coburn. And then I told them it's not, because I got on at Perth, I told them it's not the fastest way. But then I didn't want to look stupid taking it myself, so I just got off at Ranford Road and went on the bus to here, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, we're at Murdoch now, and we are here today for a Yanchep Line disruption, Joondalup to Yanchep closure. Now, this has happened several times in the past before, and I have made videos of it as well, with the Joondalup Line, Joondalup Terminating services, which is like the good old original Joondalup Line, obviously. But every time in the past, they sometimes had the desto somehow, but they didn't actually have the announcements on the train at all. So with the recent announcement update that they did, including actually removing a light for Fiona Stanley at Murdoch as well, and then now it just says Murdoch full stop, which is so bad. But and what is that code there actually? What is that? I haven't seen that before. But yeah, with that announcement update, they've now actually added Joondalup terminating announcements, despite them removing so many other things. Despite them removing the Butler announcements and the Armadale announcements in the past, they've actually added in the Joondalup announcements, which is honestly quite a surprise. But now, simply because of that, I'm just gonna make another video. Might as well, because they always get washed well. And we are gonna be taking this service in 9 minutes, which is the first Joondalup terminating service of the night. There are actually 2 Clarkson terminating services before this one, which already ran, and now this is gonna be the first Joondalup one. And we will get the announcements, including, since it is thankfully a B series, next station Perth, this train runs from Perth to Joondalup there as well. So that'll be cool to hear. And then of course there is train replacement buses running express to Butler, and then the old stops ones. Have I filmed express to Butler 904 before? I don't think I did actually. If I didn't, then I'll go check right now. If I didn't, then I'll film it, even though I've actually taken it myself twice already, but for some reason I don't think I filmed it before. Or maybe I did actually. I don't know. But yeah, and then also I want to say it's actually at Clarkson. What they're doing is they're building an underpass for the buses, so it's like it's Coburn Central or Rockingham. Well, not really. Well, yeah, the underpass kind of looks like Rockingham, but it's more comparable to Coburn Central, where they go under and then loop around the shops and then go back onto the route. The same thing is going to be happening there, but I don't really know how all the routes are going to utilize that, because once they go under near Bob Road, it actually reaches like the new estate there. Like literally only the 479 could use that, unless they just stop them from going down Ocean Keys Boulevard. But then how are they going to serve the shops? I don't really know how that's going to work. But yeah, with them building that, I guess the 904 might be a little bit more efficient than it is right now. But anyway, that's not really important. We'll just wait for the train now and get the announcements and then head up to Joondalup. Luckily, this closure is actually, you know, my home station instead of being somewhere far away, so I'll actually still be getting home at a reasonable time tonight. Just waiting for the train. Yep, I actually did film the Butler bus at the start of 2025. There was a weekend closure. So yeah, I don't need to film that then. Even faster to get home. Although I'm gonna miss the 467, but still. But what's more interesting is that next weekend there actually, well, not next weekend, the one after this weekend, there actually is another weekend closure, Whitford to Perth on Sunday and the public holiday Monday, which is actually pretty crazy. 2 days after we just had the Easter Sunday Whitford to Perth closure, it's yet again another one. Was that just lightning that I saw? There was a massive bolt. Didn't realize we have a storm coming. Okay. And another thing I wanted to say, the kiosk at Murdoch is actually open right now, At 8:15 p.m. it's still open. I was really surprised about that because almost every kiosk on the network, I swear every other kiosk is like only for Southwest Coach Lines is only for peak hours. Actually, why is that even here? Doesn't Southwest Coach Lines go to the airport? So it should have left at the Row Highway, unless it's Nice. But yeah, I'm really surprised this kiosk is open. On Google Maps it says it's closed, but then somehow it's open, so that's pretty interesting that you can buy stuff here this time. Alright, here's the train now coming in. Gonna take it all the way up to Joondalup. And there's the Murdoch with the full stop. Well, that was actually really weird. There it doesn't even say Joondalup J, even though Perth and the rest of the Yanchep Line probably will.
Next station, Perth. This train runs from Perth to Joondalup, stopping at all stations.
Damn. That is the first time I've heard that. That is so weird. This train runs from Perth to Joondalup, stopping at all stations. Feels so cursed, back to only half the line. Now here it should say Joondalup J. Oh, what? It doesn't. What? Ha, that's so strange. Now it just says Joondalup. Maybe they got rid of it, but literally yesterday it was saying Joondalup J. I'll insert the photo, it looks so funny. Now it just says Joondalup. That's sad.
This is Perth. This train runs from Perth to Joondalup, stopping at all stations. Next station, Joondalup, where this service terminates.
And approaching the terminus after the original Joondalup Line trip. Apart from Greenwood, of course. And really, when it first opened, it was only Leaderville Edgewater for a few months, but anyway. So yeah, really funny that they removed that J pattern. I guess they realized it's kind of useless for people,
Next
but
station, Joondalup, where this service terminates.
very cool to hear that. Don't ask me why they never removed the Bassanine AR pattern, though. And we're just coming in on the normal platform, which means it's gonna leave the wrong way out. But I've already filmed all this stuff before. Yep. You get the announcement. Will it say where this service terminates or this service terminates here? For some reason that's like a variation, like at Highway come in and buy for it and stuff.
This is Joondalup. This service terminates here.
Yeah, just said this service terminates here. And they're not even gonna clear the train because it's going back in service. But most people should have known. I don't know if that guy knows. Yep, now we'll just hear the announcement when it goes back and then just film it go out. But otherwise, if you want to see the bus replacements, the express to Butler and any of that stuff, or the yeah. I should have got the Desto. Or the train actually on the tracks going the wrong way, then you can go back and watch those videos. But no, it doesn't matter. I also got the Desto in other videos, but it didn't have the announcements, which is very odd. I've never seen it have Desto, but not announcements. Like, except for the Joondalup one. 68 and 67 together as well. And now I'll just get the 468 at 9:13. That's really gonna be it right now. Not much in this video, but if I wanted to get the 467, I'd have to get off at Murdoch and then wait half an hour, but might as well just walk at that point. But so this driver just decided to have his own bag instead of the orange one. It would have been cool to get this all with a C series as well, but yeah, don't have one right now.
This train runs from Joondalup to Perth, stopping at all stations.
Yet another different tone, stopping at all stations. Not how it says it at Yanchep or Perth or whatever. Anyway, there is actually a C series at like 10 p.m. in a whole hour coming in. It is half an hour frequency right now as well after this, so, well, yeah, from now. So yeah, unfortunately can't get the C series. It's not much special, it's the same announcement anyway. It's not like it's a different announcer like the A series, but it just would have been cool. I guess there's always a next time now that they've added these announcements in. We'll just watch this train leave and then I'll head up for my 468, which is in 4 minutes. Actually, one will come in like 2 minutes after.
This service stops at all stations to Perth. I want to. To schedule track maintenance, your train services will be replaced by buses tonight between Joondalup and Yanchep. Transport apologises for any inconvenience.
And of course the train the wrong way. And my 468 leaves in less than a minute, so that'll be it for this video. Very quick one, just to get those announcements in that we haven't got in the past. Everything else related to this closure you can see in previous videos. Next train in 30 minutes, and it's a 3-car. And then after that is the C series. But yep, there it goes. And to the crossover, which I also already filmed before. Anyway, and the 468 leaves in 25 seconds, so let's go. It's not even here yet. It's just coming in now. Here it is. 34.85, taking me home. Oh, what? They got driver training at this time? That's really weird.